Because he amount 5 billion. 5 billion, one amount of 5 billion just like that. Now, and then crash draw quite anything. And then draw quite anything.
Hi, fellow Africans. What is actually happening to us? At this point, I don't really understand how things are going anymore. Why?
Obua waji 3 billion. Obua waji 2 billion. Ketwa. Yeah, the man just like that.
Billions. I'm confused. Waji 300,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, 300,000 Ghana, 200,000 Ghana, 500,000 Ghana. But Obua waji skapudo. And a man to be also a house for mutia on the 10th, on the 25th. Into sika boom, pa. Into baby years ojano na okuta. What do millions? No, and I say yes. What do millions? No new currency. What do millions? No. Bet me do 2 million. Bet me do 3 million. Because 10 biano. If you are alive, you get the money.
Hi, lovely family. Welcome back again to Anticoast Media. Today, I bring forth another very sad story. Another very unpleasant conversation I witnessed. I am sure most of you know DJ Nyami. Yeah, if you don't know DJ Nyami, you go to DJ Nyami's platform on YouTube and you watch this very video. DJ Nyami, please pardon me. I'm going to use part of your video for my content. Okay, but I need it. I really need this as an evidence. Yeah, I am not judging the very man in the video, or neither am I going to say his actions are not kind of saying the best decisions or whatsoever. Those are his wishes. Those are what he really wanted to do as somebody.
Boy ni buy no bidru ya na boy ni ko. Na boy no o share no for frame phone so masa score mo dia ma me dia mi hu bi da o. Na am say masa oboa nti me ni dey chi ni masa. Soja ben no mbetwia sa aska say. No se masa hwe. Soja say you mu different. Dey me choose nie eno hu scanner om dey aye den dey ama me. I'm sending him screenshot bank no mo be man no sending him screenshot am say kai. Me to me na bro train chesa. He made me good at shooting. Because now me focusing say I was say me who to no ball. Now will be anya den me bomb me first. In fact my master wo a two side no ba me nim say omo tem ya me ko training bia no omo market me as you know very smart shooter. Inti commander ba ko invite me ba in the office no catch him say ope say me attacker. On person me defender. Na am say na no so den no say mo na mo be kwakọ ye den ekohia front line no mo na mo be front line ye o mu miensa nti mo na mo be ko eni man kasa send ye for Ukraine for ni a mo nso mu ni and ye tournament no bi and am say no boss can tell me na am say kai senior eja me am TV as na kasa no be ma dey do madu anyu nti commander na ode ye call no ono mom di kai pie se okopa aduane abrɛ yen ama yedi no no mu kun no kwa so kun no bo ni to baba no mu kun so a omu twitwa wani omu tu wani no minim de omu de koye de.
Looking at how things are going, I personally feel like slavery has now overturned. Before, it was the white man coming into Africa, buying human beings, buying whatsoever or taking whatsoever and then sending it back to their lands. But nowadays, in the 21st century, The white man is not coming to Africa anymore to buy or to do whatsoever. We, the Africans, yeah, we are packing whatsoever we have and sending it to them in exchange for the printing, in exchange for money. Okay, but then I say in printing of papers because they would just need to print the papers and pay for a friend is saying whatever, being it natural or human resources we are exchanging for. Now, when you listen to this very video, this guy, yeah, I'm making a very brief summary of the whole story. This guy was living in the UAE. He was working and earning a bit, but the money wasn't enough for him. So he decided to travel out of UAE. I mean, to go to the Western world. So he then had to apply for a visa. But that very specific type of visa he wanted, I don't really know. But I only know that at his long round, or at the long round, yeah, he was first bounced. And then when he came the second time, somebody in the embassy offered him an opportunity, and that was if he would love or if he would like to join the Russian army. So this guy didn't hesitate. He just accepted to be part of the Russian army. And so, you see, the most saddest part of this whole thing is this guy had to pay money to that person who was going to give him that opportunity. I call it opportunity because I think he finds it as such. Yeah. So he paid money. Yeah. He did not get that for free. He paid money to the person, and then the person said he should go and come back in 3 days' time. And when he came back, or when he returned in after 3 days, he had a year visa to go and stay in the Russia purposely for the army. He went to the Russia. He wasn't very sure, or he had an advice from someone else and wanted to be the person advised him not to join the army, so he decided not to join. He was working quite okay, doing some warehouse job, and so someone else who was in the army also gave him another advice that, hey brother, join the army, you'll be rich because they are paying us a lot. And at the long round, he joined the army, and he's now in the army, and he is in the battlefield. Why? Because Russia is in war right now with Ukraine, of which we all know. So this our African brother traveled all the way from Ghana to UAE, now to Russia, to be in a war. I don't know how much money he's going to earn from this, but then I feel like this is not worth for. This is not kind of, dying for. But whatever or whichever decision he wants to make is up to him. But all what I'm trying to say at this point is that we are in modern slavery. Africans are in modern slavery. And at this point, the white man is not coming to us for what he wants. But then we are rather taking or sending the white man what he needs to the Abubuano. Yeah? And it's sad. Because I don't know why my African brother, knowing very well that Russia is in war, would move from Africa purposely to go and be part of this war just to get money. And what if you die? So after you die, okay, let's say you go to the war, you are in for like 6 months, you make, let's say $500,000. And then you send the money back home for them to build a place for you. And then what happens? You are still there in Russia, still in the army. And then if you die, you don't come back home to enjoy all this you fought for. I feel so sad. I feel so like, down being an African, seeing or witnessing this very issue. I am very sure he's not the only person who's joined the army, because as he was speaking, he said a friend he knows in the army, advised him to join because the money was huge. And Later in the video, he continuously said that the friend who initiated him or who advised him to join passed away, or the person died in front of war or in a war front. So the person that's gotten money, he's passed away. Now he did not get the opportunity to enjoy the money. I basically don't understand why my African brothers would do such thing. But then sometimes I would turn back and put the blames on the African leaders because they are so evil. If not because of their evilness, trust me, I doubt. Or look, let's just look at this scenario. It is very hard for an UAE citizen to move that I am going to look for or search for a greener pasture elsewhere. Why? Because their leaders are making good use of the very resources, mostly oil, which they have, to benefit the whole people. Their leaders are not being so selfish and so evil like the African leaders. But it's rather unfortunate. Some leader, instead of investing in companies, will tell you, I'm going to buy sanitary pads for girls. Some leaders investing in companies will tell you, we want to build a church. Some leaders investing in companies will tell you that we want to enroll people into tertiary and pay or finance their first year academic finances, and then they will take care of the rest. These little things doesn't make sense to me. But then somebody, I don't know if could make me understand why our African leaders are being so evil to their African brothers and sisters. You know, my heart is so full that I can't even say what exactly I want to say. But then I feel like when the African leaders see this very, very type of videos, like what the guy did with DJ Nyami, I think they should be sad also, as well. They should think about the African continent, or they should think about the African people. I am very sure, as I said earlier, he's not the only person standing in the war front for Russia. But I don't see why Russia will protect its citizens, its children, its people, and then import Africans to come and fight for them. I have no problem with Russia because Russia is doing what is going to favor them. But why are we not doing what is going to favor us? Why are we neglecting our own people? Why are African leaders being so evil to African children? Yes, I blame African leaders because if they should put better measures in place, trust me, I doubt people would move out of Ghana, for example, just because they want to go and join the Russian army when they know very well. And the whole thing is, before the war, Russia was not employing Africans, specifically in the army. But now there is war. Russia wants people to fight for them. So they employ Africans to come and do the fight for them. And we, not being so reasonable, will move out of our land and go to Russia because we want a certain paper. This is sad. This is very sad. Unfortunately, I can't say a lot. But then, if you also have it in mind that you want to take this step, I wouldn't advise you to do that, no matter what, no matter how hard the situation is, wherever you are. I hope to see you next time. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel for such videos. I just love Ghana, and that is what I do. Thank you very much. Until next time, adios.